Gwan, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Patrick and this is the Big Up Jamaica channel. Here we talk about all things Jamaica. We will discuss everything from headline news, entertainment, history, music, sports, culture, and more. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all things Jamaica. Today's video will be about the African influence on Jamaican food and how the legacy of Africa still lives on in every bite of Jamaican cuisine. When you think of Jamaican food, you think bold flavors, rich spices, and mouth-watering dishes like jerk chicken, rice and peas, and ackee and salt. But here's a question: where did all these incredible flavors come from? To understand Jamaican food, we have to start with history. Between the 1500s and 1800s, millions of Africans were forcibly brought to the Caribbean through the transatlantic slave trade. Among them were the Akan Yoruba, Igbo, and Congo peoples, each carrying their own culinary traditions, ingredients, and cooking techniques. Even in the harsh conditions of slavery, they preserved their culture through food, blending African knowledge with what they found on Jamaican soil. Many of Jamaica's staple foods today are directly connected to Africa. Yam, introduced from West Africa, a key ingredient in Jamaica's famous yam and banana breakfast. Okra, known as kalilu bush in Africa. It became part of Jamaican stews and soups. Plantain, fried, roasted, or boiled, a true African favorite that became a Jamaican classic. Callaloo, a leafy green similar to African amaranth, still eaten across the island today. Coconut and pigeon peas, used widely in both African and Jamaican dishes. These foods didn't just fill bellies, they carried memories of home. Then came the techniques, the real magic. Africans brought their expertise in slow cooking, smoking, and seasoning meat. That's the root of Jamaica's world-famous jerk style of cooking. Enslaved Africans, along with the Maroons, escaped slaves who built communities in Jamaica's mountains, used local ingredients like pimento and Scotch bonnet pepper to recreate the spicy grilled meats they once enjoyed in Africa. So when you taste jerk chicken or pork, you're tasting centuries of African heritage. Africans also introduced the idea of one-pot cooking. This was practical. You could cook everything together, but it also became cultural. Dishes like rundown, pepper pot soup, and manish water have deep African roots. They reflect a philosophy of making the most out of limited ingredients, turning struggle into flavor. Even today, African traditions live on in the rhythm of Jamaican eating, the way food brings people together, the importance of spice, and the joy of sharing meals. Every bite of curry, goat, rice and peas, or fried dumpling carries a story of survival, adaptation and pride. Jamaican food isn't just delicious, it's a living memory of Africa. So the next time you enjoy a plate of Jamaican food, remember, you're tasting history. The flavors of Africa didn't disappear, they evolved and became the heart of Jamaica's identity. What is your favorite African-inspired Jamaican dish? Me personally is ackee and saltfish. Drop a comment below and let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, big up yourself and walk good. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the playlists section of my channel. There you will find all my videos conveniently arranged by the various genres such as history, true crime, music, culture, tourism, etc. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be instantly notified for new videos on all things Jamaica. See you on the next one.